The humidity literally hits you. Like, I am so hot. Don't want to use my roaming because, yeah, that's expensive. I actually brought this with me, and I bought this at Sephora before I left because they came out with it. Like, I don't gatekeep SPF. And of course, you know, as a Guyanese, we love to eat our chow mein. I bet my mom is texting me like crazy, wondering where I am. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. Today is Wednesday, August 6th. I cannot believe I've already been here for 3 days. Time literally flies by so quickly. And as you guys can see, I'm very glowy. I'm also very hot today. I am still getting accustomed to the Antiguan heat. Like, no joke. Like, in Canada, I literally said it was not even that hot. The weather, when they said it was like a heat warning, to me, it was just like, oh my God, this is like regular weather. I was literally wearing sweaters outside. Like, it was crazy. And now, being back here, oh my gosh, the humidity literally hits you. Like, I am so hot. I have the AC running right now, and I'm just like, oh, it is hot. Oh my goodness. I'm still getting used to that. It has been 3 days since I've been here. If you guys have seen my last vlog, you guys would have seen that I had a really tough travel here. Did we expect anything else? Like, I was just really annoyed. I was also very sleep deprived, and there was just like so much going on. And honestly, when you're bringing like 60-pound suitcases here, like, it's a lot to manage. And then when there's no one helping you at the airport, everyone's being mean, it's very overwhelming, especially when you have to do everything on your own and there's literally no one to help you. Especially as a woman traveling alone, I feel like the experience is very different than a man traveling alone. And my women who travel solo know, like, it is a little bit more of like a struggle because there are certain personas you have to look out for at the airport. You have to kind of do everything on your own, and we technically don't have like the same manpower as a man to help with our luggages. Even though we go to the gym, we are strong, I was still able to manage to bring my suitcases up the stairs way better than I did last time without a scratch. So that was amazing. So I still have some manpower in me, or should I say some woman power, but the experience is very different than what a man would experience, in my opinion. So there's like a lot of other things that we kind of have to face, and I was kind of talking about this with my friend as well, because he also said he also traveled solo that same day. He was traveling from England, and he said he didn't have an issue, but I'm like, you know what, there are certain problems that arise for a woman that's kind of different from a man that we kind of also have to be aware and look out for. So it was just a tough journey. As soon as I got home, I literally cleaned my apartment. I deep cleaned everything, cleaned the kitchen, the bathroom, washed my bed sheets, did all the laundry. I did not go to bed till 4 a.m. in the morning because after I did all of that, I had ordered KFC. Also, the KFC in Antigua is amazing, by the way. I was so tired. I was falling asleep while I was eating, and then I was just like, you know, I have to wrap this up. I have to go shower and go to bed. And by the time I took my shower, it was like an everything shower. I washed my hair, everything scrubbed down because I was sweaty, I was hot, I was sticky. It was time for me to go to bed, and I didn't go to bed till 4 a.m. because I realized my comforter wasn't dry enough, so I had to dry it again on another cycle. So that kept me up another hour because I was not going to go to bed with a damp comforter, because when I took it out, it did feel dry, but as soon as I lay down in bed, I'm like, wait, no, this is not completely dry. Yeah, I was super exhausted, and I feel like for the past 2 days, I've been trying to upkeep my energy, and I have just been like so tired. I've been so drained. I'm still trying to be accustomed to the island all over again because I felt like I was just like at home back in Canada. So that's basically all that has been going on. Today, we are gonna run some errands that are much needed because I was technically supposed to do them yesterday, but again, like, I was so tired. When I woke up on Monday morning, I did not wake up until 1:30 p.m. and that's very rare for me because I hate sleeping in after 12 o'clock. Like, I just hate it. I feel like I wasted the entire day. And then yesterday, I also slept in until 1:30. I'm just like, okay, yeah, I still feel like I'm very tired and I'm still trying to catch up on my sleep. And also keep in mind, before my travel, I also did attend my friend's wedding reception as well, and I only slept like, what, 2 hours? So I was very tired, and I definitely needed some much needed rest. So today, we are a little bit more energized, and we have a lot of errands to run today. So I do not have any groceries in my apartment. I have not had any groceries since I've been here. I do have some frozen stuff, but in terms of like fruits, veggies, everything that I need to make like a good home cooked meal, I do not have. So we definitely have to go to the grocery store because today is Wednesday. They usually at Epicurean, they restock their goodies around like Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning. So I kind of like to go on Wednesdays midweek to get everything that I need. And of course, we are going to be spending a ton of money there. I budgeted for the amount that I was going to spend. I was like, okay, I am probably going to spend about this much money today, so I have to budget for this much. We are definitely shopping for an entire month's worth, and usually when I shop for veggies, I shop for like a good week because the veggies and fruits do go bad very quickly here. So usually when that happens, like, I'll just buy a little bit at a time. And there's also the markets like on the side of the road. There's a lady who sells fruits at school as well, so I'll usually just get like my weekly fruits and veggies from her, or like anyone else that sells on the side of the road, like those little markets. So we have to do that. We also have to go and exchange some money for EC because because in Canada, there's like a couple places you can exchange EC for. There's like your local bank, or you can go to Continental. I believe it's Continental, that's located in like different malls. However, every time I call and ask, they never have EC nowadays. And plus the exchange from Canadian to EC is horrible. So it's better to exchange Canadian to US, bring your US to Antigua, and then exchange it for the Antiguan rate, which is also a really good rate as well. So I just do that and get my EC as well. So I know there was a lot of controversy when I had posted last year. There was like a reel that I posted and people were complaining like, you don't need cash to live in Antigua. Yes, some places you do need cash to live in Antigua, like the markets where I buy my fruits and veggies, not everyone takes card. Or like if you want to go to like one of the vendors and stuff and sometimes they don't take card, you pay with cash. It's always good. I would say it's always good to have cash on hand in their local currency as well, because you never know like what you're gonna buy or what you're gonna run into. So we are gonna do that, and I also have to pay my data bill for this little internet box. So it's this little internet box. You can get this at any one of like the phone stores here, like Digicel. I also was able to get this on campus as well, because usually you'll have Digicel or Flow come to campus and you'll be able to purchase this. So this basically is how I get Wi-Fi when I'm not at home or on campus. So I have not paid this bill in 2 months because I literally forgot, and it was pure chaos. And the place closes at 5, and I don't believe they're open on weekends. So I wasn't able to pay before I went, so we have to go and pay this bill so that way I can have some Wi-Fi when I'm outside as well. So it is going to be a little bit of a hectic day today with so much to do. It is currently 1:01. The bank, CIBC, is where I'm going to go and exchange my money. They close at 2, so we have to make sure we get there on time this time and not like last time, to make sure that we exchange our money, because starting tomorrow I need to start studying. I have not studied since I had got back, and honestly my energy, like I just couldn't focus and I did not have the strength or energy to do it. We have to start focusing and studying tomorrow, so we have to make sure we get everything done today. So let's go. Okay, so we are outside. The sun is bright and it's also really hot, and I'm already starting to sweat. Like, oh my gosh, it is definitely gonna be some getting used to be back here, and also driving on the left-hand side of the road. So let's go ahead and head to the bank. Okay guys, I'm here at the bank, and honestly, your girl parallel parked. What? If you know me, I really parallel park, but I'm so proud of that. It looks like the bank is really busy, so we are going to be waiting here for a while so we can go ahead and exchange our money. Okay guys, so we're done from the bank. We exchanged our money from US to EC, so now we have some local currency to use to buy fruits and whatnot. I'm really excited. We actually got through that pretty quickly. I literally just stayed in there for the past half an hour uploading my Instagram reel and TikTok for today. That's literally my priority, because my little internet box doesn't work because I have to go and pay it now. I literally have no internet at the moment, and I don't want to use my roaming because yeah, that's expensive. So currently right now it's almost 3 o'clock. We are going to go to Digicel to pay off the amount that I have for my internet, because they close at 5, and grocery shopping is going to take a while because there's literally nothing in my fridge, and we need to buy a ton of groceries, and that's going to take at least like 2 to 3 hours, because I do have to make 2 trips, one to get the groceries and the other to get the water and like the drinks and everything like that. So it is definitely going to be a journey, but everyone there in the bank was like really nice, and I'm just glad I was able to get through that and I didn't have to wait a while. I was able to edit my reel for today and upload it, and that was like amazing. So let's go and make our way to Digicel. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have been kind of breaking out all over my skin. My skin is readjusting to the island water and the heat and everything in between. So usually on my first week when I get back, I do tend to like break out a little bit. I did change my shower filter in my bathroom and everything is good. It's just that the water is like very different here. So yeah, I'm definitely breaking out a little bit, but it should be clear within the next week. Also, because it is super hot and it's been past 2 hours since I've reapplied my sunscreen, I actually brought this with me, and I bought this at Sephora before I left because they came out with it. It's the ultraviolet, and this is the SPF 50 pre-screen reapplication mist sunscreen, and this is SPF 50. So I thought this was going to be amazing because I absolutely love spray sunscreen. I do have the stick reapplication sunscreen from Glow Recipe and Shiseido. Absolutely love that, but sometimes you just need a mist, something that's a little bit more cooling. I do have the Shiseido one, but the pump does not work, so I forgot to go and buy one and change the little pump on it. Or if I have like an empty bottle, I'll just like pour it in and use that bottle to use up the products in the Shiseido spray sunscreen. But I've been really loving this brand. I actually bought a few sunscreens from them and I've been using the serum sunscreen. It's been absolutely amazing. Absolutely love it. I did have to try the mist sunscreen, so we're gonna give it a go. I absolutely love the packaging, guys. It is so cute. Oh, that feels so nice on the skin. That actually felt really cool and it felt so refreshing. Absolutely loved it. So now we are a little bit more protected in the sun because the UV rays are really high right now. It is super hot, if you guys can't tell. I probably said it like 10 times in this video. I'm definitely going to be reapplying this every 2 hours because we are going to be running a ton of errands today. And by the way, this is not sponsored whatsoever. I just decided to give this a try because whenever you're on the island, you always want to make sure you have sunscreen on you and you're protected from the sun because you can easily get sunburned. I know it's a little bit more trickier for like brown to deeper complexions, but you always want to make sure that your skin is protected to prevent from anti-aging and potentially burns. Okay, so I actually stopped by my apartment because my lips were getting so chapped and I did not have my lip balm in my purse. I forgot I took it out, so I'm gonna go grab it. And also I'm so thirsty. I forgot my water bottle, so we're gonna go grab a drink of water because I do not want to be dehydrated or pass out in this heat. So we're back. I was able to have a drink of water and kind of freshen up a little bit before heading out. And of course, I grabbed my lip balm. I grabbed the Naked Sundays Plumping Lip Treatment and it's in the shade Cotton Candy. This has SPF of 50. Their entire line is specifically made for SPF and they're also an Australian brand as well, which is incredible. And they make really good sunscreen because this one over here, this one by Ultraviolet, is also an Australian brand as well. And I just love how all these Australian brands are like iconic for sunscreens. So I bought the entire collection. I never got to fully try it because like my summer was super short, but I made sure to take the lip balm with me because I know I would put it to good use. Now let's apply it. Scent wise, it literally smells like candy, like literally candy. I wouldn't say cotton candy, but I would say like a little bit of like a sweet hard candy. Oh, it smells so good. And I love the sheen that it gives me. It's super cute. Absolutely love it. And it feels so nice and hydrating on my lips. Like this is literally what I needed. Also, this is not sponsored. Anytime I find like a really good product, I'm gonna show it to you guys and I'm just gonna share it because like I don't gatekeep SPF. Like I feel like everyone should have like a really good SPF in their line, especially during the summer and winter as well, because winter we still need SPF. So if there's a good SPF product, I'm gonna share it with you. So this spray has literally been so good to me so far, and this lip balm as well. And yeah, we are protecting our skin during this high heat weather. Okay, now that our lips are hydrated, we are hydrated, and we are kind of freshened up a little bit, let's make our way to Digicel to pay off my bills. Okay guys, so we are here at Digicel and we are ready to pay our bills. Okay, so we paid off my bill. That was a lot because I didn't pay for 2 months. So yeah, officially now we have internet. So I have my receipt here from Digicel, and for those 2 months it costed me about $215.56 EC, which is about $107 Canadian. We have that paid for, so now we officially can have internet, but I realized I did not charge my internet box, so officially I have no internet. Now it is 4 o'clock. We are gonna make our way to Epicurean and get some groceries because I'm also starving. I did not have coffee or eat breakfast because I was in a rush to make sure that I made it to the bank on time because the bank closes at 2. We are definitely going to be buying food at the grocery store because I am starving. Okay guys, so we are here at Epi, ready to go grocery shopping. I remembered my bags this time because we are basically going to need all the bags for the amount of groceries that I'm going to be getting. Ooh, I already see some good juices. And I basically got all 3. Oh, they have little mini cheesecakes. I'm definitely gonna go with the variety. So I don't see the bread that I want, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the Cheesecake Factory bread. Some smoked salmon. And we're gonna grab some sushi. And some seaweed. We need some cheese. We need granola bars. We need mozzarella. We need olives. And we need some Ritz toasted chips. We're gonna grab some pineapple and bananas. Okay, next we're gonna grab some grapes, strawberries, and all the berries. These look pretty good. Now we're gonna grab some oranges, then we're gonna grab some lemons and limes because I like to put these in my water and they're amazing for pasta. Now onto the apples and the rest of the produce section. Also, I waited about 40 minutes to grab chow mein, and I also grabbed sweet and sour chicken for dinner tonight because I don't feel like cooking and it's already getting really late, so I just want some home cooked food. And of course, you know, as a Guyanese, we love to eat our chow mein, so that's basically what I got in these takeout containers. I think this one is the sweet and sour chicken. And also, they stuff these really well, so this is gonna last me for about 2 to 3 days. Next, we're gonna grab some cucumber. Next, we're gonna grab an onion. And we're gonna grab some avocados. Okay, now we're gonna grab some parsley, mushrooms, onions, and salad. Okay, this was the cheapest garlic one I can find. And we need some broccoli for our pasta. Now it's time for the kombucha. So I'm gonna grab a watermelon. I'm gonna grab mint limeade, bubbly rose, tropical pineapple, and guava dragon fruit. And we're also going to grab a mango smoothie. So we need peanut butter, and this one is the cheapest one that I can see. And it's a creamy peanut butter, so yes. We also need bread, and this is the one I always get, so I'm just gonna grab this. And we are gonna grab one lemon iced tea. We also need a pack of sugar, and we need some croutons, and we need some ranch, and we also need olive oil, and we got olive oil. We also need some cereal, and we need some coffee syrup. I'm also gonna grab hazelnut as well. We're also gonna grab 2 packs of Bounty. And we're gonna grab a pack of toilet paper. We're gonna grab some small trash bags and napkins. We're also gonna grab some chicken breast. I think this looks good. Actually, I'm gonna grab this one instead. And I'm also gonna grab some chicken wings as well. Next, we're just gonna grab 3 candles. I'm just gonna grab the vanilla. And I'm just gonna grab 1 Clorox. And unfortunately, we can't grab any candy. We're on a diet. Now time for the drinks. Okay, so we're gonna grab a couple of the Gatorade. Okay, so I grabbed 12 of them, so that should last me for a good while. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab a ginger ale. To be honest, I don't know how these fruit ginger ales taste, but I'm just gonna go with the regular ginger ales. And we also need to grab some Red Bulls, so I'm gonna grab about 4 Red Bulls, and they have these new flavors. I'm actually excited to try these. There's this one, there's watermelon, there's also apricot and strawberry, and there's also spiced pear. And there's also caruba and elderflower. And they have the sugar-free one, but I want the ones that have sugar. And we need some chips for when we feel like snacking, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab sour cream and onion. I'm also gonna go ahead and try this Brazilian buffalo and ranch. This seems pretty cool. And we're gonna grab barbecue. We're also going to grab some salsa. We're going to grab some bacon. And we're gonna grab some hot dogs. We're just gonna grab some roasted garlic parmesan and some home-style Alfredo. And of course, can't forget the creamy vodka. We're gonna grab some fettuccine and some gnocchi. Absolutely love gnocchi. And of course, we cannot forget the spaghetti. The spaghetti. We need our everything bagels. We can't go morning without bagels. And we're gonna grab some garlic bread. We need some cream cheese for our bagels. We are going to need some almond milk. I love this for my coffee. We also need almond milk for my protein shakes. We need some milk. And we need some creamer. Absolutely love the Starbucks one. And I still have some creamer at home, so I think that's enough creamer. Guys, this cart is getting so full. This is literally what happens when you leave for the summer with nothing in your fridge. I'm literally just nervous just to find out the price. I feel like I already know how much this is gonna cost. We still have to get a few more things. We just have to get orange juice and some eggs, and then we're gonna come back in for all this water. We're just gonna grab 2 of the Sunny D's because I like this one. I'm not a big fan of the mango. We are going to grab 2 of the Chobani yogurt. We need some butter. And we need some eggs. And I think that is it. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the cash and cash this out. Then we're gonna come back in, get our laundry detergent, our waters, and all that kind of stuff. Now to play the game of trying to balance this all the way to cash. Okay guys, the sun is literally setting. I had the most amazing person help me with my groceries inside my car. He was amazing. He packed everything up, he loaded everything, and that was the sweetest thing ever. So now we are gonna go in for round 2 to get water, laundry detergent, and I also forgot to get canned corn. Okay, so I found corn. I also forgot I don't have any sauce for my chicken, so I'm gonna go with the sweet teriyaki barbecue sauce. Okay, so we're gonna pick up 2 more packs of toilet paper. Actually, I'm gonna grab a 3rd one. Can never have too much toilet paper. So I actually wanted to try the tropical flavored soda, so I'm gonna grab that. So grab the water case. I grabbed 2 packs of sparkling water. And because it currently is hurricane season up until the end of October, beginning of November, we need cases of water stacked in our apartment just in case of anything. Knock on wood, nothing happens. But we did get an email from the school today warning us about tropical storms approaching. And usually these tropical storms are approaching us from the coast of Africa. So just be prepared, especially because it's hurricane season here on the island. We are going to stock up on some water. I do have 4 cases at home, so I'm going to grab another 4 with me to bring home to make sure we are all stocked for water. Okay, now it is time to grab a laundry detergent. So I'm gonna grab 2 of the purples, and I'm also gonna grab 2 of the Downy Soft. So I think that is officially it for everything that I need, and now we are gonna officially head to the cashier for the last time and check everything out. Then we're gonna calculate the total together. This is cart number 2. We have water, detergent, toilet paper, and we're gonna try the 7-Up. Oh my gosh, these are actually so cute. Guys, just look at the beautiful sunset. I can never get over how beautiful Antigua looks when the sun is setting. Okay guys, so we are officially done our grocery shopping trip and I am exhausted. Okay guys, so we are back from grocery shopping. It is a little after 6:30, which means we better hurry and get on home because it is going to be dark soon, and I definitely don't want to take these groceries up to the dark. This is probably the latest I've ever done grocery shopping, like a huge haul like this. So we're going to go through everything that I got because I did spend a lot. With the first trip, which was very, very long, I ended up spending $2,170.21 EC, which is equivalent to about 1,000 something Canadian. I don't have any service because I have to go and charge my little internet box, and of course my data isn't working, but we don't want to pay those roaming charges, so I will put the equivalent down here so you guys can see what it is equivalent to in Canadian dollars. And then for our second trip, where we basically got the water, the drinks, and we also got like toilet paper and laundry detergent, that ended up coming off to $436.74, which is about equivalent to like $215 or $16 Canadian. So I will put the exact amount down here for you guys. Again, I don't have service, which kind of sucks because I literally could not be on like social media started checking my emails. I bet my mom is texting me like crazy, wondering where I am, because usually if I don't text her back, she thinks something happened and she worries like crazy when I'm here. So I need to go home and make sure I text her back saying like, don't freak out. I was just grocery shopping, running my errands, and trying to adjust to the island life once again, because I need to start waking up at 6 a.m. to start studying. Without further ado, let's go ahead and put all these groceries up into my apartment, because I know this is gonna probably take me about half an hour or so to take up the stairs. So let's go. Before I actually head off, I do want to point out that from my previous grocery shopping video, I did get a lot of comments saying how I bought like a lot of like preservatives and stuff and like not fresh fruits and everything. So I hope this was an improvement, because throughout the years I feel like I found the time to actually cook and learn how to cook meals and try to meal prep as well and kind of manage my time in that kind of aspect. And I guess that's kind of like a good thing when you are living alone, that you learn how to cook by yourself. So I did get a lot of veggies, I got a lot of fruits, I also got some chicken as well, because we are going to be cooking chicken. I love to cook pasta, and I did bring some extra containers as well, so that way I'm able to meal prep my meals. Ordering out, especially when you are on the island, it's expensive, and the delivery charges can definitely add up, and they're just like ridiculous. And personally for me, I just prefer making my own meals now. It saves me money, and I know what's in my food, and I know how to cook healthy, and just try to save my money in the long run, because as you know, we're students, we're not working. My parents are really going to have a fit when I tell them how much I spend, but I already told them how much I was going to spend on this trip. Like usually my first trip back, it is a lot of money, because I literally don't have anything, and before I leave my apartment to go for the summer, I usually throw out anything that's going to spoil over the time that I'm gone, which is like very little. It's not a lot of food that I throw out, like maybe like 2 or 3 things, because I usually try to use up everything before I leave. So yeah, this is gonna last us for a couple weeks. Without further ado, now let's go and hit the road before it starts getting dark. Okay guys, so we officially made it home right as the sun was setting. So now it's time to put our hair up and start sweating and bringing this up the stairs. And we also have laundry to do as well, so today's gonna be like a very busy day. Okay guys, it is 7:22. I look like a hot mess because I literally had to bring up all these groceries, and it's still hot. Like my shirt is like soaked with sweat. This needs to go in the wash today. Oh my god. And plus I still haven't eaten anything for the day. I don't know how I got through today without eating a single meal. I know, don't yell at me. I am going to eat. I'm gonna eat my chow mein, my chicken. I'm gonna eat that all tonight. The sushi is gonna be for lunch tomorrow. Then for the weekend, we are gonna meal prep for the rest of the week. Monday, I forgot to mention this. Monday, we actually have a diagnostic exam. We definitely have to probably meal prep after that. Your girl is gonna start doing laundry, unpack and wash all these groceries, and then we will chat right after I freshen up and I look a lot more better. Okay, so we currently have the laundry going, and we basically have all the water and Gatorade and Red Bull stocked for the semester. Okay guys, so it is after 9:30. I've officially packed all the groceries. I've washed all the fruits and veggies. I've thrown out the garbage. I am so exhausted. My feet are aching. The laundry is still going. I had to do the dryer twice because the clothes aren't drying, which is annoying, and it's not even that much clothes, which is whatever. So tonight I'm actually having sushi. I decided to have the sushi, and tomorrow I'm gonna treat myself to the chow mein and chicken. So excited. I tried a little bit. It's so good. So I'm so hungry. I'm gonna watch The Perfect Match. I am on episode 4. So far it's really good. So I finished Love Island. Honestly, the couple who won, I don't want to spoil in case anyone hasn't watched it, but the couple who won, they deserve to win. Honestly, like I love their love story. Like they deserved it 100%. And honestly, like my heart goes out to them. Like I love them so much as a couple. So I'm so happy with the way it turned out, and I absolutely love Love Island now. Unfortunately, I can't watch it on Crave anymore because I'm out of the country. So none of the shows are working, and I really wanted to watch the previous season. So this is unfortunate. So now I have to watch it in other ways, which is really annoying. I hate all the ads that come with it and everything in between. So I just gotta remember to cancel my Crave subscription because I literally won't be able to use it for the next 4 months. So with that being said, I am going to go finish my dinner, and I will catch you guys when I am done dinner and watching The Perfect Match. So it is currently midnight. I made myself a cup of green tea. Exactly what I needed for tonight because I am so exhausted. I didn't finish eating until a couple while ago because I was just busy watching The Perfect Match, and honestly I was just taking my time eating, especially because I haven't eaten for the entire day. I didn't want to rush while eating my food, you know, so I just took my time, and now I'm just waiting for the laundry to finish because I don't know why this dryer is not drying my laundry as well as it did before. So every cycle I literally have to do it twice, which is really annoying. Until that's done, I cannot go to bed because because my towels and everything are in the laundry, so I'm waiting for that to be done so I can take a nice hot shower and just go to bed, because we do have an early morning tomorrow, because tomorrow we are officially starting our studying all over again. Like, we are having our dedicated study to make sure that we are prepared for our diagnostic. So our diagnostic is on Monday, August, I think it's the 11th. It's basically like a mini comp. It's basically testing us to see where we are and what are our areas of weakness and stuff. It's only worth 5%, but still, like, you know, it's 5% counts for anything. So I basically already know what to expect for this exam. I am going to be doing Euro questions. I'm going to be doing flashcards. I'm also going to be looking at some NBME questions. Although this exam is taken on Examplify, it's not on the NBME platform, but they are going to be NBME style questions. However, some of these were also repeat questions from past exams as well, so I'm not too nervous. I'm trying to go in with like a calm mind and trying to see where my level is at, because of course, you know, during the summer you might have forgotten like a few things. So I'm just going to ensure that I cover all of my weak areas this weekend, because I got all my errands out of the way from the past few days. Now I literally have this week to just kind of like study and focus on everything for that exam. It's also going to be 5 hours, 200 questions, and who doesn't love starting the first day with a 5-hour exam with no bathroom break? So we literally had to take time out of our exam to go and use the bathroom. How lovely. I'm going to finish my tea. I'm going to wait for my laundry to be done. Oh, the laundry's done now. Amazing. I'm going to finish my tea, watch the rest of Perfect Match, and then we shall get ready for bed. Hey guys, so it is a little after 3 a.m. I literally started to fall asleep. I finished Perfect Match, but I'm still waiting for the new episodes to be released. And then I started watching Sirens, which is basically like an Emmy nominated show. So I'm like, okay, let me see what this limited series is about. And I ended up falling asleep for the entire episode. Honestly, I don't think I'm really into the series of Sirens. Of course, I'm gonna finish it, but I think I just don't understand what the entire series is about. Like, I just don't get it. So I'm just gonna keep on watching and seeing if I actually like it towards the end, like it's one of those series. Then I ended up taking my shower. I took a nice long hot shower and I just scrubbed away all the heat and the humidity off of my body because I felt so icky. And now we are finally in bed. I am so exhausted. I literally cannot wait to fall asleep. I literally know as soon as my head touches this pillow, I'm literally knocking out. So I hope you guys did enjoy this vlog on all the things I need to do before I actually start my semester, and literally what I do my first week here as I'm back on the island. So I hope you guys did enjoy this vlog. As always, if you guys love watching my channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, turn on your post notifications, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.